So let's circle back to our biggest assets, which are our wisdoms and intuition. Fundamentally so important, meaning being in alignment with your higher self is so important because once you're able to see how all things are interconnected, how life consists of constant changes, the ebbs and flows, we have to be able to feel comfortable. Meaning, if I'm being put in a situation, okay, not saying I manifested something bad or something uncomfortable or something that I prefer not to experience. When something happens, when I'm able to fully master that inner wisdom to know how things are operating, how things are being unfolded, how things are being manifest, and how things are not just for the manifestation purpose, but also for learning purpose, right? We have to exercise to build the muscles. Same concept, our mind has to get a lot of training to be able to stay in the what I call a good space, that we can harness the positive mindset rather than fake it until you make it. Like when you're truly able to have a different view on life and have a different, strategically speaking, be able to harness what works better to serve your higher purpose. So you'll become more adaptive, you'll become more flexible. So even when there's a curveball thrown at you, you'll be like, oh, well, I don't really like it, but I can get through this because I have built enough internal strength that I have, so that whatever that comes to me or at me, it doesn't matter. I will be able to get through it. So that's important because a lot of people, let me tell you this. This is coming from really the previous people that I help, clients. They're very successful. But before they became so successful, they went through a lot of tough situations and rough lives, just like everybody else. Okay? And because they are driven by fears and lack. So the lack mentality is still there, even though they are manifesting, training their mind to focus on the positive side, right? The law of attraction, they learn a lot of those. But then there's still a big piece of their success is coming from lack and anger. So if you think about that for a second, anything that is coming from lack and from fear or from anger, they won't go too far. The only thing that can truly transform our energy field is love. And abundance comes from that love. Cannot make it any simplified than that. So understand that the utmost important energy is